Welcome back into Victorious Tarot. Today we're going to take a look into the energy of Joshua. He is the young man who was last seen with Sudiksha before she went missing. Now again, to remind you all, if you don't know about the case, Sudiksha and Joshua are at the Dominican Republic. They're hanging out, go from the hotel to the bar to the beach, okay? I don't know what other people saw in the video, but as they're going to take their little stroll to the beach, I don't know if it's a couple or a phone, but I feel like it's a phone. I don't know who he's communicating with on this phone, but clearly you see her head shaking no. So, I don't know. He's a little sus to me. The story he gives is sus to me. The main detail that sticks out to me is how he describes how he tried to save her, how she was up under his arm. And I'm thinking he just had to mention how he had her up under his arm and he was struggling with her and this, that, third. It's probably a way to explain the marks that's on his body. You know, those marks that they're not telling y'all about. But it seems like that would be his defense for why he has those marks on her and probably why something in him is probably left on her, right? You know what I mean? It just sounds sus. It sounds sus to me for you to say the girl grabbed her clothes to leave and she was walking in the water, but her clothes are on the bench. I don't know about that. How did they get back to the bench? I mean, did she walk away and the clothes walk back? I don't know. It's just sus. I mean, if he could say it, I could certainly criticize it, right? It don't make sense to me. It's not calculating right for me. So what's going on with Joshua and Sudiksha? Sudiksha when they get to the beach. What is his energy like when they're on the beach? What's Joshua's energy like when they're on the beach? Now let's keep in mind, he definitely said they were having this bang out, make out session, right? And the wave took them. First it took her, then it took them. Then they came back, he saved her. Somehow she ended up back in the water. Showing up in the past, we have the moon. This tells us about the illusions, the secrets, the fears. It's basically hidden things. In the present, we have the Empress. This is Sudiksha's energy for me, right? Our victim. We have the mysteries in our victim and the hidden influences here. We have this Knight of Wands who's kind of aggressive. Well, I'm not going to say aggressive. This person is very reckless. They're impatient. They have no self-control. This is also that fire energy, that passion energy, the action energy. It's those wands. The challenge here, we're speaking on Joshua's energy. Right in the middle here, we have the Ten of Cups. Those are those family disputes. So issues with the family, I would say. We're going from the past leading up to the present, right? And it's looking like this mystery with this female, this female energy. And then you have this energy here who's like no self-control. This is the influence behind the mystery in the girl. This Knight of Wands who has no self-control. They are reckless. In his environment, we have the Four of Swords. Now, this could be telling us about her in a resting position or him needing a break. And we have the Two of Pentacles being his solution. For me, that's going to be those two lawyers coming to fix his problem. That outcome, unfulfilled, and unhappiness. We're talking about you in the beach, Joshua. So what were you so unfulfilled about? What were you so unhappy about? Or was it Sudiksha who was unfulfilled and unhappy? And you know what I'm talking about. Some clarity into these messages. Sudiksha. The sun in the upright. So something is coming to light. Something is coming to the light. Those mysteries, things are about to come to the light. We have the Temperance. This is those blending energies. Two energies that are getting along, right? That was back then. Seven of Swords in the upright. This tells us about the liar, the cheater, and the thief. It also shows us somebody trying to get away. So was she trying to get away from Joshua? That's what it looks like. Like they were in the mix here, and then she tried to get away from him. There's the family heartbreaking. What they're going through, they're considered this heartbreaking. Heartbreak, loss, and separation with Three of Swords, with that family thing going on surrounding his situation. We have a third party. Arresting energy and a third party in his environment, because this is the energy of the beach, and it's telling us about a third party. And I believe in the last reading we got the partner and the accomplice. Those two lawyers, Six of Cups in the reverse. A need to let go of the past. I believe that's his lawyers trying to help him get over this. And the outcome, we have this unfulfillment, unsatisfied, unpleased, being clarified by the Five of Pentacles in the upright. This tells us about hardship, poor health. It can also tell us about rejection. So was he unhappy because he got rejected? Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands in the upright. When we see the Six of Wands in the upright, and right after that is the recklessness, taking the wrong path. Page of Cups tells us about the bad news. When we see the Six of Wands, this is usually somebody with a big ego. They have something to prove. And that's how he's showing up here, like he's successful. He has a huge ego and he thinks he got away with it. And I don't care what them people saying. This boy did something to this girl out there on that water. I don't think she went to the water and the water took her, because I believe the water would have gave her back by now. With these cards, it's looking like something sexual was going on and she tried to get away from him. And him just keep repeating how he had her under her. It's like the thing of her being under your arm is such an issue for you to prove. But you screwed up in the story when you said she got up and she grabbed her clothes and she started to walk away, but her clothes were found there. How did the clothes get from the ocean, if she walked in the ocean, like you say, back to the bench where you were allegedly sleeping? Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.